Make the ground shake.
What's up, Spartans? This is JAG, aka Leonidas. You got 99 problems, but a host ain't one. Gonna watch you live from 300. On today's video, I'm gonna be showing the top 3 new mistakes for all new players. I basically got my level 1 account, started up, played through the leagues. I made it up to, well, over 1,800 trophies with it. I dropped back down for the videos, but I wanted to make basically a video covering the top 3 mistakes that I've seen by players that ultimately lead to their defeat as a result, to hopefully help you, if you're watching this, not make those mistakes, or if you were contemplating them, not using it, or maybe it's something even subtle that you just haven't noticed that can help your game get better so you can eventually push the trophies up to higher arenas. So I have 3 videos. I'm going to cycle through the first 2 fairly quickly, and then we're going to go into the third and watch the full thing. So let's see here. Right. Nope, that's number 2. And alright, we're going to go with the first one right here. So the first mistake and the second mistake that are very common that I have noticed so far are going to be with the fireball and spells specifically. They're both they're linked, but I've noticed that there are 2 different occasions that I really wanted to show it. So the first one's going to be, what you're going to see in this one is using a fireball on a troop that is lower than the cost of the fireball. So for example, fireball costs 4 elixir, and you use that fireball on archers, which are 3 elixir. Well, now you're down 1 elixir, plus you don't have the fireball for something you might need later, like a minion horde, for example. You'll definitely need it there, or even the barbarians when you get to higher arenas and things like that. In this case, the fireball was well used. It got the tower, it got my hunter, and it got my baby dragon. So right there, you're taking out 8 elixir, at least damaging 8 elixir worth of troops and the tower. So a fireball like that is well used. What we're going to see later is the fireball used on my knight. The knight has lots of health, so it won't do anything. And on top of that, you then get the waste of 4 elixir basically on a 3 elixir card. So we're going to see that actually coming up soon. Going to just speed through it a little bit just to get to that spot, and then we're going to jump into the second video after that once we get there. So this game I end up winning. I can't remember if I get 3 crowns or just 1 or 2. We won't get to that point anyways, but should be coming up soon. So we're actually going to slow this back down to 1 because I should be dropping the knight on the left side soon, mainly because I want to shift the attack up to the other side on my more higher health tower than on my right side. And what you're going to see here is he's got full elixir, uses the fireball. Now you're down elixir. I have 10 elixir, 2 is 7 elixir, and I have a half health knight. If the cards were even and my cards weren't so low, this I could easily punish in this case, but since they weren't, I had to be a lot more defensive. Anyways, let's get to the second video and go on from there. You know what, while we're at it, I was curious, what did... Oh, okay, I won 1-0. And let's go to the second mistake, which is very similar, which actually we're going to see right at the beginning of the match, and that's a fireball on the tower. I've seen this a few times, actually more than a few times, and it's really not a great move in my opinion, or should be in anyone's opinion. You're down 4 elixir now. If I had the prince, I can just drop the prince right away, use some arrows if for some reason you had a skeleton, and you can have a complete turn in the match. So never do this. Never drop a spell at a tower directly when there's no troops around. Just a waste of the elixir that it is. So we're going to skip this one and then move on to the next one. And you know what? I'm curious about that one too. Okay. And where is the last one? Here it is. So this is the third one, which is going to be over pushing and over committing. And you're going to see it twice in this game. And since they're a level 5 tower, I'm a level 1 crown tower, and their cards are stronger. As you can see, a level 8 prince. This is huge. If you over push, you can kind of sacrifice the game in this point. Also, the Valk was dropped in behind the prince. I'm not sure why. Generally, you drop the Valk in front for a kind of prince push. But here you're going to see I have the hunter and the prince, and they drop, but we're actually going to pause this for a second as well. You're going to see that skeleton army get dropped as well, which now puts them into basically 2 elixir after a little bit, couple of seconds, whereas now they have 2 elixir basically to my 9, 3, 12 elixir on the field. So you're going to see this be a complete spin around, and I'm going to be able to take that tower out as a result. So don't over push, don't over commit. Learn when to let the attack die and not drop any more troops. So sometimes if you're already doing damage on the tower and you dropping that extra troop really isn't going to add that much more extra damage, play it defensively, wait for their counter push, and then you can retaliate at that point. And that's what I did here, and as you can see, that one tower went down as a result. Since we're here, pro tip with the hunter, if you drop something far away from the hunter, it doesn't do nearly as much damage, so like a baby dragon or something like that, just don't drop it beside the hunter and you'll be able to take it out more easily. So drop the knight, drop the skeleton army. You're going to see here that I take out that prince, stop it. Level 5 Valk is coming on here, just playing it defensively even though I have way more elixir. You're going to see me drop the hunter, I believe. Yeah. Now I drop a little bit to the left of the middle, so you're going to actually see that on the left side. Be an attack. I did that on purpose. Drop the prince in there as well, just on the front end. Drop the baby dragon because I knew I could stop the witch. And here I'm not going to worry too much about those skeletons. Like I said, I'm not going to overcommit, so I'm not going to drop that barb barrel because I really wouldn't get much more damage on that left side for that tower. So the second overcommitment is actually going to be coming up, I believe, if I'm correct. And it's going to be a similar scenario where they're going to drop, I think, something like the Valk and the Prince, and then drop the Skeleton Army again, since they didn't learn from the first time. But so what I'm going to do is drop the Knight here, drop the Tombstone. As you can see, it one-shot the Tombstone because I dropped the Tombstone too close. That was my mistake. Drop the Prince, drop the Skeleton Army here. You see the Valk get dropped. So now we're pretty even elixir, but now I got 2 troops on the field. And now you're going to again see the Skeleton Army get dropped. And that's the second time where you have that overcommitment and overpush. And as a result, you're going to see me now drop those cards. And when you see that, you want to punish them. So make sure you start dropping your cards then so you can counter push. And at this point, you're going to see there's not much else they can do. Unfortunately, I'm not able to actually finish off that tower. You're going to see it come down to like 150 health left before time runs out. And which isn't too much of an issue, but I just wanted to bring that to the attention for the video because I thought that was going to be very helpful for any new players. It's a common mistake even at higher ends as well. You get a lot of times that's where it can be a turning point in the game. ESPN turning point, some people might say. But anyways, wanted to bring that to your attention. Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment in the video, and I'll see you in the next one. This is me, Leonidas, signing off. Peace out.